track meet basically on Thursday?
Yeah, it's going to be a track meet. It always is when you play Sac State now with their new deal going on.
You obviously had a chance at them last year. Get up, I think they cracked 100. What is that experience? How can that help you on Thursday?
Well, I think it'll help some of the players. The players who were here last year that played them. You kind of get a sense of what they do on film, but until you're on the court with them, I think you need to see that for yourself in person to get a better handle on the speed and the way the game's played.
And they shoot a lot of threes. You guys obviously do as well. Is this a time where you kind of go shot for shot with them?
Well, we shoot. They shoot a lot of threes. I don't even feel like we shoot a lot of threes compared to what these guys are doing. So no, I mean I think we're just going to go in with our game plan, and run our usual stuff, and hopefully we can not turn the ball over as much. I think that's the key. We're going to try to keep the ball and rebound the basketball.
What's kind of the number one emphasis defensively when facing that type of offense?
Well, you got to play good on-ball defense. You got to get out to their shooters. Not let them get a bunch of open looks from three, because they're really good at what they do.
Did Saturday's game maybe wake the team up again? You talked about it getting out, start fast from the gate, and that kind of didn't happen as you wanted.
Yeah, it didn't happen. It was disappointing for sure. The effort to start the game from a defensive standpoint was not good. And then, of course, that brutal third quarter just really cost us the basketball game from an offensive standpoint. The rails came off, and it was a lot of our own doing, I feel like, just bad decisions. So we watched the film. We talked about making better decisions and being a little crisper with the execution of the offense.
Was that maybe just the number one thing you saw and look back at the film was just you guys, not anything Montana State was?
I thought so, yeah. I mean, credit them. They won the basketball game, of course. But I feel like, our decision-making with the basketball, particularly in the open floor, was not very good. And I think we tried to force things after we got the lead when we didn't have to. And it gave them the momentum back, and they were able to close it out.
In another position, we got to go steal more road games after dropping games at home.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. You lose home games in this league. You got to go get them somewhere else, man. You got to go on the road and get them. And that's going to be our mentality leaving on this road trip.
It helps, obviously, that you've stolen games on the road this year already as you hit the road again?
Yeah, I think so. It was good to have a successful trip under our belt before we go out on this one. Some of the younger players hadn't really experienced the Big Sky road trip, and so they got a full dose of that when you travel to NAU and then Cedar City for sure, with that 5.5-hour bus ride in between and all the travel and trying to get to both those places. So I think they should be mentally prepared for this and ready to go.
Players and you actually have talked about the emphasis on defense just as a whole this year. Maybe the best test of it, of how well it's come along on Thursday?
Well, yeah, it's definitely going to be a test, man. Anytime you play Sac State now, it's a test of your defense, and everybody's going to have to be ready to play. Everyone's going to have to be able to go out and do their job to be successful defensively against a team that scores as many points as the Hornets do.
How do you go about simulating and preparing for a team like Sacramento State?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to simulate what they do. You really can't. I think we don't have 15 people out there running around and pressing and running and doing all that stuff. So you just kind of have to look at it on film, I think, and try to see what you want to do against some of those pressures that they bring.
Well, thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, sir.
All right.